Hey, what's good, champions? Arian, Tyson here. I know it's been a minute since I shot a video this way, but rest assured, back into the swing of things. It's my favorite time of the year, the fourth quarter, and we're just going to bring it as only I can. I want to talk to you today and give you something to think about. It's time for you to break your silence. And I'm going to give you really one reason why it's time for you to break your silence. And I really want you to think about this. And if you get value from this, feel free to leave a comment under this video. And feel free to share this video if it's something that you feel resonates with you. One thing about silence, when you get to a point where you feel like your voice doesn't matter, silence can be self-abuse. What do I mean by that? Now, you have to admit, to a certain extent, you have spent too much time trying to silence yourself, trying to become quieter, smaller, less sensitive, less needy, less you, because you didn't want to be too much for people. You wanted to make a good impression. You wanted to fit in. You wanted everyone to like you. So for much of your life, you sacrificed a part of yourself, your need to be heard, for the sake of not stepping on anyone's toes. And for much of your life, you have abused yourself with your own silence. But when you truly get sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when change really comes. And you're probably at that place right now. You're tired of living this way, right? When you give yourself permission to openly communicate what matters to you, peace will develop within you despite the possible rejection or disapproval that you may face. Putting a voice to your heart and soul helps you to let go and grow. How many times have you seen something or had something happen to you and people turn their backs on you and you don't even know why, but behind closed doors, it's killing you inside. Behind closed doors, you're asking yourself all these questions. How could they do this to me? I thought that they loved me. I thought that they cared for me. I thought they were down for me. When you go through an adversity or when you go through a struggle, you really find out who's for you. You really find out who's taking up space, and you really find out who could care less about you. And I'm telling you what I know. So I feel inclined to share that with someone, to share that with you, because you may be in a situation, and you may have been in a situation, or you may still be in a situation where you don't know where to turn, you don't know who to trust, you don't know who you can go to or who you can confide in or whatever. But the reality is, if you don't get a release, if you don't find someone that's going to care enough about you, who won't judge you, who will just be a sounding board or a listening ear, you are doing irreparable damage to yourself and to your soul. And you have no time for that. You have wasted too much time caring about what people think about you, caring about if you're going to offend somebody. Because the fact is, facts trump what a person believes. I'm going to say it again. Facts trump what a person believes, because it's many people I know that believe a lot of garbage, and they won't even take the time to question or even research the things that they're spewing out of their mouth, as if common sense has not caught up to them that they are making themselves look like a fool, because nothing that they are saying makes sense. And you probably have seen it. And I'm sure you know somebody who is guilty of that right now. But that doesn't mean that you have to be silent on it. That doesn't mean that your voice doesn't matter. Your voice doesn't matter. When are you going to stop being selfish and share your voice with the world? Share your story with the world. Because you have not made it this far just to make it this far. It's time for you to get out of your own way. It's time for you to stop making excuses. And it's time for you to start changing some things. It's time for you to start changing some of the people that you roll with. Because everybody that says they're for you is not for you. But it's when you go through adversity, is when you find out who's really for you and who's really against you. So I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to give you something to think about today. If you got value from it, feel free to like, comment, and share this video. If you haven't already done so, feel free to check out my website at www.motivation2elevation.com. Remember, in life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's yours truly, Arian, Tyson, the Moving Motivator, and I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.